Getting a good job in a good workplace is something a lot of people want. But what makes a workplace good? Well, for a lot of people, it's things like normal work hours,
It's home time. We can pick this up tomorrow. Okay, that's great.
safe working conditions,
Oh, what's this?
Oh, you shouldn't be here. Sorry, it's dangerous. It's for your own safety.
Okay, no problem.
and fair pay.
Yay, payday!
But back in the old days, things were often pretty different. Workers could be made to work really long hours.
Can't we go home? I'm so tired. No, we still have at least 5 hours. 5 hours?
In sometimes dangerous conditions,
Whoa!
Watch it!
and people weren't always paid fairly.
Hey!
And if a worker complained or quit, they could easily be replaced.
We want change! We want change!
So some decided to band together to force employers to listen to them and make changes. And that's how unions came about. Over the years, trade or labour unions have helped bring in things like a minimum wage, rules about safety, and 8-hour workdays. Unions have also fought so workers can get lunch breaks, time off if they're sick, and maternity leave. And they've helped set rules to make sure companies can't make kids work, can't discriminate against anyone, and have to pay women as much as men.
Equal pay now! Equal pay now!
So unions have made a pretty big name for themselves over the years. They even founded the oldest political party in our country, the Australian Labor Party. But some people are worried that some unions have become way too powerful. Recently, a big investigation looked into whether some top union officials might have been bullying businesses into doing what they want. There are also worries that some dodgy deals were being made and union money was being spent on the wrong stuff. Now, the PM's been trying to bring in new laws, which would mean bigger punishments for unions caught doing the wrong thing, and the creation of a group that would have the job of keeping a close eye on them. Unions reckon both laws are a bad idea because they say the laws would make it harder for them to look out for workers and take away their power to get companies to change when they need to. But the PM has now issued an ultimatum. He says the issue is so important to him that if he doesn't get enough support in Parliament to pass the union laws, he'll call an early election over it.
If they don't want to pass the ABCC bills, then they should resolve to reject them. And then the decision will be left to the Australian people.
Others say this isn't a big enough problem, that it's worth dissolving both houses of Parliament and going to an early election over. So they say the Prime Minister is actually just using the issue to get rid of the Senate and increase his power. But whether it's a power grab, an attempt to keep a closer eye on unions, or both, this early election will always go down in history as being centred on unions. If it goes ahead, of course, and we won't know that until next term.